Hello everyone, it is MzKillaPanda here, and in this video today we're going to be teaching you how to do the Easter egg in the new map Mauer Der Toten on Call of Duty Cold War. And, as always, here are your skip to times, so you can skip to the time you need in the video. So let's just dive right into it with the first step. As always, in every other map for the Easter egg, the very first step is to turn on power and pack a punch. Now I usually stay in the spawn area for 5 or 6 rounds, maybe 7, so I can get enough points to go all the way down to power without having to end the round. So I still have one zombie alive, I just don't want to kill him and start the next round and have all the zombies spawn in on me while I'm trying to open all the doors. Basically, all you need to do is these white diamonds with the black symbols in them. You just need to follow these opening doors and eventually you will be getting to pack. I know there's 2 different ways you can go at start, and once you get down to the street, there are 2 more ways that you can go, but they all lead to the exact same place. Now when you're on the street, you may get a Tempest that spawns in. Go ahead and kill him, but be sure to pick up the fuse that he drops, because we will be needing that very, very soon. So continue following these little white diamond markers down opening doors. When you get into this area, kind of a subway area, this is a train station, but be careful because the trains are still semi-active and they will run you over. So whenever you hear the sirens going off, the bells going off, make sure to not be on the tracks and look both ways before crossing the tracks because it will kill you very quickly. And in here is the power switch. We're going to try to flip the switch. And breaking it, of course. We're going to need 2 fuses to fix the power switch. And this is where that fuse that we got from the Tempest earlier comes into play. So we can go ahead and insert that fuse right in there. Now we need to kill another Tempest to get the other fuse. And if you follow the white diamond marker, you will find the next Tempest. There's always going to be a Tempest up on East Berlin Street and down here in the sewer access room. Go ahead and kill them and he will drop the other fuse. If you can't find the Tempest up on East Berlin Street, try checking next to the Juggernaut machine. Put the second fuse in there, flip the switch, and now you have power on. Now let's go check out the Pack-a-Punch machine, because it's still a little broken. You can go up this rappel road, and you'll be up on the surface again, and you will see that there are a couple purple guys floating around the Pack-a-Punch machine. It looks kind of weird, they won't hurt you yet. Go ahead and interact with the Pack-a-Punch machine. You're going to get this big red guy that spawns in and makes all the other zombies red instead of purple. And after a few seconds, everybody's going to fall to the ground, and this disciple is going to be floating in the air, attacking you and giving life to the zombies around you. Go ahead and kill him quickly so he doesn't refill all the zombies you have damaged with life again. Once you kill him, the Pack-a-Punch will do an area effect, and there you go, Pack-a-Punch is on. The next step is activating Klaus, which is this robot guy right here, our best friend for the game. First thing we need to do to activate Klaus. And this isn't even for activating Klaus, this is for an upgrade later, but it's in the same box as activating Klaus on the menu screen. First thing is the microwave dish. Next to Pack-a-Punch, there are these 2 gated in areas that have the searchlights in them. Go ahead and dig up these spots on both sides, and eventually you will dig up a microwave dish. Be careful of not standing in the spotlights because the auto turrets will hurt you very quickly, very badly. Once you get that microwave dish, you can go up to the mannequin room, or the garment factory, and put it on this machine. You don't need to put it on the machine just quite yet as soon as you get it, but that's where it goes. The second part for activating Klaus are robotic hands. Now you do need brain rot on your gun for this. Once you have brain rot on your gun, you want to go back up into the hotel. Once you're in the hotel, you want to find this doorway with boards on it, with this dead guy on a bed through that little peephole, because he will have the robotic hands that we need. So staying in this room, kill zombies until you get a brain rot. It's okay if it's a crawler. Once it gets to the door, it'll become a walker, tear down the door for you, and then become a crawler again. Magic. But once your brain rot tears down that door for you, you want to go ahead and go inside and get the robotic hands. The zombies will ignore you while you're doing this, but they will be waiting right outside the door for whenever you're done, so be careful and get out of there quickly. Alright, you got robotic hands. You can put them on Klaus. And the last part we need to go to round 10 for, because that's when we get this Cranzy Soldat to spawn in, or as I call Cranky Soldier. Once you take him out, he will drop a little yellow battery that you can pick up. And that will be the last piece for activating Klaus. And just so you know, whoever puts the last piece in Klaus technically activates him, so he will be in control of Klaus for a little bit. And after a few seconds of putting in the battery, you will actually lose your tactical equipment temporarily, and you'll get a remote for directing Klaus around, so you can tell him where to stand wherever you need him. Next is finding and opening the secret lab. Now for that we do need Klaus. You can tell Klaus where to stand by hitting your left bumper tactical button. You want to go up these stairs and put the target on the ground right in front of this wall. He will go to it and interact with the wall, or in his case punching it, revealing the secret lab door that we now need to melt open. Now, how do we open it? We need the Wonder Gun, and not just the Wonder Gun, we need the Wonder Gun and an attachment for it. There's a few ways to get the Wonder Gun, but I'm going to show you the free way to get it right now. Go into the switch control room. You'll see the 0 above this locker right here. With Klaus, you want to hit the left bumper button, tactical button, in front of it, put the target there. He'll go there, punch it, and now you will have a black light. With the black light, we need to find 3 numbers. The first number is going to be over in the garment factory, or the mannequin room. You'll see that there's a 1 on the wall right there. This indicates that this is the first number. It can spawn in right there on that blackboard, right over this doorway right here, where it did spawn in for me, or it can be right here on the wall. Now we need to go down to the service passage room. So down the ladder, you'll see the 2 on the wall right there. The first number can spawn in on the wall right here, over the doorway right here like it did for me, 26, or it can also spawn up here in this corner on the wall. Now the third number, the last one we need, is over here in the grocery store. You'll see the 3 on the wall right here. It can spawn on the wall right there. Kind of hard to see right there. It can spawn right here like it did for me, the 7, or it can spawn in the corner right here. If you're not seeing the numbers, make sure you do have the black light attachment on your gun. Now with those 3 numbers, you want to go back to the room that the brain rot zombie opened for you, that you got the robotic hands in. There's going to be a safe on the right here. Go ahead and plug those numbers in here. Hold your interaction button, put the numbers in using your bumpers to move them back and forth. And once you get all the numbers plugged in there, back out of that menu, and the door will open, and you'll have your Wonder Gun. Now that you have your Wonder Gun, you can get the mod that you need to open up the secret lab. All you have to do is kill zombies with the Wonder Gun. There are 3 total mods that you can have dropped for you for the Wonder Gun, but the first one that usually drops for me in my games is the one that we need to open the door. You're going to want one that's glowing light blue on the ground, called the Blazer mod kit. That is the one we need to open the door. You want to go down to the secret lab door that Klaus found for us. Shoot it with the laser, and after a few seconds of shooting it with the laser, it will melt open, revealing the secret lab. Once you go through that doorway, it will be a new round, unless you're going in the doorway between rounds, like I do. When you're in there, Valentina will send her tormentors after you, and they're kind of like suicide bombers, like hellhounds. Just whenever you kill them, they'll either like do an area explosion right there, or they can run to you and explode on you. They do a little bit of damage. 1 or 2 can't hurt you too much, but if you have a group of them on you, they can hurt a lot. After you kill everything, you'll go to max ammo, and they'll do some talking for a little bit, but eventually these little red bubbles around these things will go away. This one in the middle, 3 empty canisters were going to pop out of the top of it, and once they're done doing the animation of popping out, you can pick up all 3. And then go over to this machine and just shoot it, and it'll pop out a trap for you, an essence lure. Now we have to go find the harvesters. The harvesters I'm talking about are these little boxes that glow green that you might find around the map. They're not too hard to find. Just keep looking around and they're always on the ground with a green light on them. Put in the empty canister, throw the essence lure, and then 3 tempests are going to spawn in. Kill all 3 tempests to fill up that empty canister. It'll turn purple, and after a few seconds, you can go and pick it up. And you need to carry it back to the secret lab. Now be careful because you will get a lot of tormentors and manglers to spawn in on you on your way back to the secret lab. You do have a power-up, I guess you could say, to use. If you hit left and right bumper carrying it, you will do an area effect, killing most things around you, stunning the manglers. Put the filled canister back there, pick up another lure, and then go find another harvester. The next one for me was up here in the destroyed penthouse. Put in the empty canister, throw down the lure, and kill 3 more tempests. Now, if you kill all the tempests around and it's still not filled, you will have to go back to the secret lab, pick up another lure, and place it again to spawn in more tempests. They can get killed by a train or get killed too far away. It's okay, just go pick up another lure. And always remember to put the empty canister into the harvester before killing the tempests, because you can't fill up a canister that's not already in the harvester. Once you fill that up, carry it back down to the secret lab, watch out for the tormentors and the manglers, pick up another lure, and then go find the last one, the third one. In this game, I got really lucky and my third one was right outside this doorway. All 3 of them spawn in at the very beginning of the game, so you can do them in any order you find, but if I ever have this one out right outside the door, I always do it last, for how conveniently placed it is. Put in the empty canister, throw down the lure, and kill 3 tempests. Once you get the third one, it'll glow purple, and after a few seconds you can pick it up. Watch out for the tormentors and manglers. Once you put it in here, it'll do an area effect, despawning everything around you. And that is it for the Essence Harvester. Now to get the next thing we need to upgrade Klaus. This first step can be a little tricky or annoying, but you're going to need to get Klaus activated, which costs 2,000 points each time. Spawn him in and get him to kill 30 zombies. And in the machine that you put the microwave dish in, you're going to have to get Klaus to go in there, but he will only get in the machine after you place the microwave dish and after he gets 30 kills. He can get 30 kills and then you can put the microwave dish in. It doesn't have to be in any specific order, but the dish has to be down and he has to get 30 kills. When you think he has gotten to 30 kills, go up to that machine, hit left bumper or your tactical bumper, whatever it is, on the ground right in front of it. It's okay if he doesn't get in the machine, it just means he needs to kill a few more zombies. Run around, have him kill a few more. Double tap your interaction button for him to move away from the machine so you can reactivate the target in front of the machine. Because if he's still standing there, you can't activate the target there. But whenever he does get into the machine, it will start a defend process. It only lasts a minute. It can be simple. It can also be super hard, depending on when you do it and how you do it. You're going to have these disciples spawn in and give life to zombies and take your life and be annoying. And you're going to have the zombies spawn in from the window over here that are going to go straight to Klaus and do damage to him. And it does not take a whole lot of hits before you lose this defend. If you don't get this defend done, don't freak out, don't worry, it's okay, you can always try again. There are no negative repercussions for not being able to finish the defend. Frenzied Guard also does help out a lot with this step because it does make the zombies come after you and not Klaus. Also, if you're low on armor, it helps. Now when this is over, Klaus will do an area effect, getting rid of everything around you, and he will be upgraded and golden with a mustache. Now the next part I'm going to upgrade is doing the hacking helm. Now we're not going to need the hacking helm until after this next step, but I like to go ahead and do it now. The first part for the hacking helm is going to be here in the electronics store. There are 3 radios that you need to shoot with the Wonder Gun. One of them will pop out this piece for you to pick up, and that is one piece for the hacking helm. The second piece is going to be up at spawn. Go up the rappel rope and then shoot this radio tower. It'll fall over, and you can pick up another part for the hacking helm. Now, on your way down to the trading station, up on the wall right here, there's going to be a box that's like lighting up green. Shoot it with your Wonder Gun, and it'll give you your last part for the hacking helm. Once you have all the 3 of those parts, you can go up to Klaus and craft the hacking helm onto him. And that's all the upgrading we need to do to Klaus. Now, to find the warhead and ID card, you want to go get upgraded Klaus. Go over here into the switch control room, interact with this little lever, and then you want to make Klaus go onto the train tracks right here. Hit your left bumper, tactical button. You'll see him walk down the train tracks towards the oncoming train. It's okay, he's gonna live, I swear. He will stop the train for you. You want to get on the train, kill everyone on board, and then pick up this ID card and this bomb. Now the bomb is going to be our warhead. You want to go back down to the secret lab and place the bomb where you place the filled canisters, and it will be our warhead. He's going to tell you that you need uranium. So taking that ID card over to this computer in the safe house, you need to interact with the computer a couple times until the screen flashes red. Now, there are also 2 computers up on the streets that you can use to activate these satellites. However, they have specific rules with them when you use them. I like using the one down in the safe house because it's always the same sequence of events. After it flashes red, interact with the computer one more time to activate the satellite, and then head up to the Pack-a-Punch machine. When you get up to the Pack-a-Punch machine, you will see a big red light light up. And in this thing, you're going to get a Megaton, 2 mimics, and a few armored zombies to spawn out of it. Go ahead and kill everything, but the Megaton is the most important part. The Megaton will split into 2 twins. Each twin will drop a piece of radioactive material, and a 5-minute timer will start on the side of your screen. You do have to do this next step in under 5 minutes or the game is over, but don't worry, you have plenty of time. Take one of the pieces of uranium over to this West Berlin Street crafting table that you couldn't use before. Craft your radioactive item. And what I do first, I go up the rappel from the grocery store. And then I attach the radioactive material to this zip line that's going towards the Cobra sign. Open the door first, of course, and then attach the device. Go back down to the street and pick up the second piece of uranium dropped by the Megaton twin. Take it over to the same crafting table on West Berlin Street, and then craft the item again like you did before. Now it does do 2 damage to you every second or so, so if you're taking too much damage from zombies and you're about to go down, it's okay. Just hit down on your directional pad and you'll be able to drop the uranium piece and regen health. Take the second piece up the rappel rope in the alleyway, and then you want to attach it to the zip line that's going out of the Corvair sign. Once you attach it to the zip line, it'll activate and they'll smash into each other, and you'll get the cleansed piece of uranium down on the street below you. The timer will go away. Congratulations, you didn't die. You want to take that cleansed piece of uranium down to the secret lab and attach it to the warhead. And now we have to do that whole process again, just a little bit differently. Something important to note, that if the round has changed since you activated the satellite at the computer before, like it changed rounds when I was killing the HVTs here earlier, I do not have to flip another round before activating the computer again. Go ahead and hit it again, and then you'll see them spawn in on the top of this building here, but you don't have to go up there. If you stay down here on the street, they will come to you. The Megaton will be a little mad, but it's okay. They'll come to you. Now once you kill that Megaton and the twins, they will drop 2 more pieces of uranium for you to clean, craft, and insert to the warhead. Pick up one of the pieces, and right here down on East Berlin Street, go to the crafting table here, which is different from the last one. Go ahead and craft your piece of radioactive material. Now you can go up into the grocery store rappel or in the alley rappel. It doesn't matter which one you do first as long as you attach them both to the same zip line. But I go up into the alley, place that one first, pick up the second piece of uranium, craft it. And then head into the grocery store up that rappel, and I'll attach it to the zip line on this side. Activate it, they will smash into each other, dropping another piece of cleansed uranium. Now you do want to take that back down to the secret lab and attach it to the warhead. However, once you do that, you will be locked in the secret lab starting the boss fight. So what I do, I usually leave the piece of rock outside the doorway and I go and get ready for the boss fight. Triple packing your wonder gun, getting all the perks you need, anything that you think you need for this boss fight.
The inversion warhead's almost complete. Now
Because once you place it, you can try to leave, but it won't let you. Everyone else, if you are playing with people, everyone else in the game will be spawned into the same room with you. They can't get away from it either. And now you got a boss fight on your hands. Alright, some things that I use for this boss fight that I think make it easier are Ring of Fire and the regular Wonder Gun with no mod kit applied to it, triple packed. I know the Death Machine works really well on her too if you want to use that, however, the Wonder Gun is really all I need with the Ring of Fire. She'll spawn in the room right in front of the portal right here, floating in the air, sitting on some kind of crystal throne. When she's done talking, she will have this bubble appear around her. It's like her armor. It goes away really quickly. Just shoot it. You will see the bubble a few more times before this is all over. When you have your Ring of Fire upgraded all the way, it actually makes a barrier between you and her attacks. It makes for some really great protection. Keep unloading on her, feeding her all of your bullets, and eventually she will go immune, turn into this little fireball, and then go to the next boss fight area. Now there are 3 places that she could have gone. Just look for her indicator on screen, follow that, and you'll find her. Now while you're going to go find her, you have time to get armor, get ammo, pack your gun, anything else that you might need before starting the next part of the boss fight. Once you get to the next boss fight area, the fight will continue. Now if you get this white, wispy fog effect on your screen, make sure you are out of her line of sight. Because if you are in her line of sight, you will lose all your armor, go down instantly. It's a bad, bad damage effect. But as long as you get out of her line of sight, like even just laying down behind that car was good enough, you will be perfectly fine. If you keep running out of ammo, there is a place to buy ammo in every one of these boss fight arenas, I guess. Just keep unloading into her, keep feeding her all these bullets, kill zombies around you to protect yourself and also to get your Ring of Fire back up or whatever special you choose to use. Eventually she will go immune again, turn into that little fireball, and run away again. Now she will always go to the same 3 areas, East Berlin Street, West Berlin Street, and the destroyed penthouse. Now you can get armor, ammo, anything you need. However, if you and your team take a little bit too long to get to Valentina, she will auto-spawn y'all to her. And the good part about that is that if you're having trouble finding her, just wait and she'll auto-spawn you there. This is a really annoying move that she does. She'll put her hand up in the air and the screen will go red and she'll call in a lot of tormentors to come and explode on you. It kind of makes standing still in your Ring of Fire a little difficult because they will come into your ring and explode. But as long as you keep running around during that, keep killing the tormentors, you'll be fine. Another really annoying thing she'll do is she'll spawn in zombies that'll float around her and she'll kind of connect to. When she connects to the zombies, she's taking their life and regenning her own life with them. So you want to kill them as soon as they spawn in. Just keep feeding her the bullets, and eventually she will go immune again and leave. Get ammo, get armor, and make your way up to the destroyed penthouse. She might do that little foggy white effect again, just make sure you're out of her line of sight, and you'll be fine. Go back and just keep unloading into her. Now, once you do enough damage, she will run away again for the very last time, and she always goes back down to the secret lab for the last round of the boss fight. And for the last time on your way down to the secret lab, Get your armor, get your ammo, any perks you might have lost. Make sure you are ready for the end of this boss fight. The effect you see on the screen right now, that's her starting to pull you all in if you're taking too long to get to her. Once you're there, the bubble will pop up again. Take away the bubble. She might do this white foggy effect again. Make sure you're out of her line of sight. Go back to her and just keep feeding her all these bullets. Keep unloading. When you finally get her, she will fall onto the ground right here, all helpless. All you need to do is go up and interact with her.
Take her out. End this.
And once you interact with her, it'll start a short cutscene. The ending of the cutscene will end with Klaus taking our device into the portal. When you spawn back in the game, you want to make sure that you are ready to fight still, because you are not done. Klaus is going to walk into the portal, and you need to make sure that he gets there alive. So you need to kill everything that's spawning at the portal, coming out of the portal. Make sure that he does not take too much damage and die, or else the game will be over and you lose. Now when you go into where the portal is, there's only a certain point where you can go up to. You can't follow Klaus all the way to the portal. Watch his health bar. If he starts taking damage, shoot around him if you can't see anything. It is hard to see any kind of enemies over there. Eventually, he will go into the portal, and you will have your Easter egg completed. Congratulations if you made it this far. I really do appreciate you checking out my video. I hope I helped you out if you did need any help. Go ahead, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Tell me what other Easter eggs or any other how-tos you want to see. I'm always up for ideas, and I'm always up to make another video. Let me know what you want. Also, a donation is always appreciated.
Motion detected at the back door.
And I have to give a shout out to my really good friend Immortal Wimzi for the background music. His profiles are linked below. Please check him out. He's making great music and he needs to get known.
Motion detected.